All right, we're on day 8. Up to this point, we've gone through, we've generated a bunch of product ideas. We have validated a couple of those ideas, and we've kind of decided on one that I feel like is going to fit this case study the best, allowing us just to spend 1 to 2 hours a day and only spend up to $3,000. As I was going through and contacting some suppliers in China, I decided to maybe reach out to some manufacturers here in the US because it seems like a pretty simple product that some people will be able to do. So I reached out to 7 or 8 different manufacturers last night, and I got 3 or 4 different responses today, and they're kind of funny. I wasn't super clear on exactly what the product was, so they thought that they were just like socks that you put on. So I made it clear to this guy anyways. It said, no, we can't do that. Sorry, but that's not going to work for us. So anyways, I reached back out to him, clarified, sent him a picture of what I was talking about, and his response was this. I thought it was pretty funny. So anyways, so I'm going to reach out to these guys. I'm going to give them a little bit more details. I think I had 3 of them that responded to me. Give them a little bit more details, and then check to see if any of the suppliers on Alibaba have responded to us and see what we can work out with them. All right, well, that's basically it for tonight. It literally was like 10 or 15 minutes. What I think that I'm going to do, though, is I'm going to start working on prepping for my marketing strategy. It's a little bit early right now, but I think it's really important to start getting that set up so that we have a successful launch. And I think I'm going to reach out to a couple of friends that I have, one of which owns a bridal boutique, so she's got like a whole line of seamstresses, and then another friend that has done some sewing as a job in the past as well, just to see, kind of how long this would be. Maybe I could just freelance hire some people to make designs and stuff that I want, and just bulk purchase all the materials. So yeah, I don't know, we'll take a look at that, just trying to kind of maybe scrap our way through here if we need to. I'm just not seeing anything super promising from China on doing these custom designs that I want to do. And that's kind of the biggest point of difference that I want to make. Well, one of the points of difference that I want to make with this, which is super important to standing out on Amazon. So I'm going to keep pushing. Hopefully we can find a supplier, whether it's in China or here in the US, to do that. But while I'm waiting on responses from these other guys, like I said, I think I'm going to reach out to those contacts that I have just to see, hey, how long would it take to build one of these? Because it'll only take like a half hour or something like that to sew together, a couple of simple seams like this. Then I might look and see if I can contract somebody for really inexpensive to do something like that. That could bring our costs way down as well. And yeah, like I said, I think that right now, though, I'm going to jump directly into starting to work on my marketing pitch for this. Okay, so again, as usual, guys, if you got any questions or you want to know like specifics of what I'm doing and how I'm doing this and why I ask certain questions that I do and all that kind of stuff, go check out buildamz.com. You can get a free 1-month trial to get you unlimited access to all of our training modules that break all these down, as well as a network that gets you in contact with myself and some other experts that we've got to get any questions answered that you've got. And then after that free month, you can cancel at any time, but it's $20 a month after that. It's really inexpensive. There are opportunities for you to go in and get one-on-one coaching and all that kind of stuff as well if you so choose that. But yeah, go support us. Go check that out. That way we can keep putting out some good content like this for you guys, and just go through and help you guys understand the transparency of how it works to sell on Amazon, and to grow past Amazon. Like, I don't want you to feel like I feel like Amazon is like the way to do it. Like, Amazon is one avenue that's a really good opportunity for people like myself that like to move around and don't want to kind of set up shop in one place. There are its downfalls as well, which we talk about in the course if you want to go check that out. But otherwise, it's a great place to start Once you get started here, then you can always expand, and we're going to talk about expansion off of Amazon into your own website, into affiliates, into wholesaling, into all that kind of stuff, and all the marketing that takes place to make sure you can take care of those things as well. So like I said, go check out buildamz.com, get involved over there, ask any questions that you've got. Otherwise, like I said, right now, I'm going to dive into starting to prep my marketing sequence. All right, that's enough for tonight. Some good beginning stages here. Basically, what I went through and did is I dialed in the particular customer that I personally am thinking of who I want to be selling to. Obviously, this product could be spread out to a lot of different types of people and a lot of different demographics, but I want to narrow down just to one. Once I narrowed down to that one, then I went through and I looked at all of the different places that I might find this person, just kind of as a beginner here, or as a starting point here rather. And so then what I'll probably do, my next little phase of this is make sure that I jump in and get more specific as to, okay, where specifically would this customer reside. I made 2 different customers, or ideal or dream customers. Where would this customer hang out? Where would this customer hang out? Where would they shop? Where would they shop? Who do they follow? All that kind of stuff. So I went through, made lists of that. I'll narrow this list down to the ones that I feel like are going to be the most precise to these, and that way I can start utilizing that and gathering more information about my ideal customer, places that I can market, all that good kind of stuff. So just like I said, trying to brainstorm, get some things moving. So let's see if in the meantime we got lucky and have had any responses from suppliers. Ooh, right on, we've had a couple of responses here. Okay, so as I'm looking at this, there's lots of different sizes of surfboards. So rather to try and keep us on our budget here, rather than trying to come up with, I've done a little bit of research. I can do some more research to find out what the most common size boards that are used are. But there's lots of different types of surfing, right? And so these different types of surfing are going to include different types of boards, different designs of boards, different lengths of boards, no matter what like the weight of a person is. So what I might try to brainstorm tonight is just maybe if there's a universal bag that I could get, like anything from 6 foot to 8 foot, and anything from 8 foot to maybe 6 foot to 9 foot, and anything from 9, like, I don't know. I'm gonna have to try and think about it. Maybe I can get a universal bag just for short boards, and another universal bag for fish boards, and another universal bag for long boards, or something like that. That way I don't have to have like multiple different designs of, like, 6 or 7 different sizes. So I'm gonna think on that tonight. I think that'd be another thing for here, but I'm gonna keep kind of checking back here over the next couple of hours just to see what these responses are. So next time we get on the phone tomorrow, or not on the phone, but next time we get on the screen share tomorrow to go through the case study, I'll just kind of catch up to speed on what we've been talking about. But it looks like, according to these 2 guys, we can start getting a couple custom designs here with these guys out of China, so that's awesome. I know that nobody's gonna have responded to me because it's like 10, 11 o'clock for all those other suppliers that I looked at here in the United States at night, so they're not gonna respond to me until tomorrow probably. But I think I got 3 or 4 responses that we looked at earlier. But anyways, all right, like I said, guys, if you want more detail on what I'm doing, how I'm going through and setting up my marketing, how I'm researching, how I'm communicating, the whole shebang, go check out buildamz.com. You get a free month trial. You can cancel at any time, and then after that, it's only $20 a month. I can guarantee you will not find anything else out there that provides as much value as what we're going to provide in that program for that little of money, okay? Because you get the pre-recorded training videos. You also are gonna get access to our network, our private network that's got myself and some other experts in there to answer any question that you've got at any time, as well as be able to follow along, keep up to speed on Amazon changes, because Amazon's constantly changing and always having policy updates. So we're always posting new stuff on there. And then of course, any questions you have or other students have that are within that program, they're gonna be always saved on there, so you can go and revert back to those, and you can educate yourself kind of in a new, unique way by surrounding yourself and networking yourself with other people. You can talk individually with anyone else in the group, all that kind of stuff. So it's pretty sweet. Go check that out, buildamz.com. Otherwise, I'll see you guys in here tomorrow on day 9.